what is your superpower? What is the superpower that you discovered, and when did you discover it? Very importantly, and then were there any processes? Was it easy to discover it, or you had to follow a certain process? Why I'm asking this is, can anyone do this? So, yeah, your superpower, please.
I really like this question about my superpower because I'm like, what is my superpower? But I feel that my superpower is being able to be comfortable in my uniqueness, in owning my differences and seeing them as my strengths, even when it is uncomfortable. And what I mean by that is going into places where, when we step into rooms, when we step into different places in our lives, we sometimes want to dim our light to suit the room. We want to lower our energy levels to fit in. And I believe that my superpower lies in not doing that, but staying true to my uniqueness and holding my differences as my strengths to go into those places and say, I'm not fitting into the boxes that you want me to fit into. I'm going to stand out. I'm going to stand proud, and I'm going to stay true to who I am. And the energy in the room and the brightness in the room can shift to where I need it to be. And when that switch happened in my mind, that I believe is now what I see to be my superpower, and what I will take forward as I keep growing in this journey called life. When that happened for me was when I realized that I could come out and be who I was. And I spoke about the life that I led, and I went through a long period of self-discovery.
Right.
And through that period of self-discovery, I had to really get comfortable. I had to go behind the curtain and do a lot of inner work, which sometimes scares people because we want to look and see what we can fix on the outside. But it's only when we can do the inner work and really discover, because during that process, I had to discover who Nerissa was, who
Right.
Nerissa was in the past, but then who Nerissa is now, right now, today. Because
Mm-hmm.
I needed to know that when I came out and I said, by the way, this is who I am, this is how I'm going to show up, this is how I'm going to be in the world, then if everyone at that point rejected me, which was a big possibility when I decided to come out, that if everyone rejected me at that point, that I could still be comfortable and stay and stand in the place that I needed to be and be comfortable with who I am and love me for who I am and hold space for me. And I think for me, that was a complete shifting point when I went, okay, I am now comfortable with who I am. I don't need anybody else's validation or anybody else going, okay, you're right. You can go out and step out into the world. It was when I realized that I am what I need to be. This is who I am. And that's when it shifted for me. And I think through that process, that's when I worked on. And now I know that that is my superpower.
Amazing. So brilliantly said. I think, Narissa, we try keep trying to fix things on the outside, as you said, because it's easier, right? It's easier. People don't want to do the hard work. The hard work
Yeah.
requires you to look inside and work on your inner self, because that's where the permanent change resides. That's where the
Yeah.
subconscious mind and the programming of it and deconditioning and unlearning, relearning, I think all of that sits over there. So beautifully shared. And this is what we need to, I think, focus on, which I see lacking a lot, because I'm also a coach and mentor, and I see the approach where people want quick fixes. When they come to
Exactly.
me, they think that I'll be going, sharing a magic pill with them, and they are going to pop that pill, and the change will boom, just happen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
true.
Just to let you know, the person you're seeing today is a person that's been shaped over a decade of learning and growing. It's not happened overnight. And
Overnight.
the learning and growing continues, for anyone in this space of personal development and in this space of transformation. The learning and growing never stops.